Justin Trudeau doesn't trust you to do what he wants on electoral reform. I'm Brian Lilly with Rebel.media. The question of a referendum or no referendum, that's been central to Parliament over the last several weeks. The Conservatives say that any changes to our electoral system need to be put to the people in a vote. The Liberals, well, their argument is because the majority of people voted for a party that backs some sort of electoral reform in the last election, that no votes needed. Now, that negates the fact that the NDP, the Liberals, the Greens, they all have different ideas on what kind of electoral reform should take place. It negates the fact that no specific plan of let's move to System A or System B was put to the people in the last vote. So the Conservatives continue to push. They're the lone voice on this, or they were. And then they discovered that in 2012, Stéphane Dion put forward a policy paper saying that precedent states that any changes to the voting system need to be put to a referendum. Now, Dion is, of course, Justin Trudeau's own hand-picked Minister of Global Affairs. But in this instance, what's more important is Dion's background. If you remember what he did before he came into politics and why he entered the political realm, this shows that Dion's opinion on the matter should carry more weight. He's a professor, a constitutional scholar, someone that was brought in by Jean Chrétien to help deal with the whole question of Quebec separation and the constitutional questions around that. Stéphane Dion may not be the most effective politician, but on this file, he knows what he's talking about. So on Monday, Rona Ambrose, Conservative leader, stood up in the House of Commons and asked Justin Trudeau if he would listen to his own minister. Now, I'm going to play you Ambrose asking the question in French because Trudeau's answer in French and English are vastly different. But listen to his answer in French. He is essentially saying, this is too complex to just put to the people. I mean, we need to consult widely. It's as if he's saying he doesn't trust you to do what he wants. Take a listen.
Mr. Speaker, in 2012, the current Minister of Foreign Affairs said that the referendum was essential to change the voting system, that we needed the support of the people. So there's one thing that has the support of the people, and that's a referendum. Will the Prime Minister listen to his own minister and finally make a commitment to holding a referendum? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Such an open and complex question as how to change our voting system requires committed consultation. A lot of voices have to be heard, experts from various parties and Canadians about how we can improve our voting system. That is a more complex process than the yes or no in a referendum. This is an issue that requires input from a lot of people with a lot of different perspectives on the values that underlie our voting system and our good governance in this country.
That, my friends, is a pretty arrogant answer. It's one that says you just wouldn't understand and we can't have a referendum on this matter because it's so complex. Is it really all that complex? You consult widely, and what doesn't matter if you're having a referendum or not, you consult widely, you get the opinions of Canadians, you get the opinions of ordinary Canadians, experts, lobby groups, all kinds of people. You make a decision and say, we believe in moving to system A, B, or C. Once you've made that decision, you then put it to a referendum. We have done a poll here at the Rebel. Ipsos has done their own poll. The results were the same, 73% in both polls saying that this needs to be put to a vote. Even people that agree, let's change the voting system, say, let the people vote. Liberals, New Democrats, Conservatives all say, let the people vote. We've been running a petition at LetUsVote.ca. If you haven't signed it yet, I'm going to ask you to sign it now. That's LetUsVote.ca. We're going to continue to keep pressure on this. We're not saying yes or no to electoral reform. We all have different viewpoints on that, but we're united around the message that says, if you change the voting system, it has to go to the people. The voting system belongs to the people. It doesn't belong to politicians. It doesn't belong to political parties. It belongs to the people. So let us vote. Again, that's LetUsVote.ca. If you haven't signed the petition, please do so now. If you have signed the petition, then share it once again. I know you've shared it already. Share it again on social media, be it on Facebook, on Twitter, on email. Tell your friends about it and get them to sign as well. This goes across party lines. Even your Liberal and New Democrat friends will want to sign on to this one. The people need to have their say. It's not up to a few politicians in Ottawa to change the system in favor of something that works for them.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.